Well, something we have all been waiting for a very long time is about to land in our laps. Donald Trump promised when he became president that he would reveal the Jeffrey Epstein list to the American people. And now Attorney General Pam Bondi just may make that happen. In fact, here's what she said yesterday on Jesse Waters' show. Take a listen.
You said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk. When can we see them, and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have, well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah. What you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. But it's pretty sick what that man did.
A few things that I want to point out that she said there, because there is some fake news going around. Pam Bondi said there that she hopes to release it today because that video was recorded yesterday. So I'm hoping it comes out today. Second thing she said is that some of the information will come out. In other words, not all of it, parts of it. And she specifically referenced flight logs, names, and information. So either way, unfortunately, I'm going to tell you my true thoughts on this. I think that we're going to get some of it, and it could very well be highly redacted. I don't want it to be redacted. And unfortunately, I hate to say that, but I really hope I'm wrong on that. We already know, rightfully so, that she is going to be redacting the victims' names, which she should be. We got to protect the victims. Obviously, that's part of the law and what they do. But I think we could see additional redactions on top of that. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong on that end. But some of it is going to be coming out, hopefully, today. And that's exactly what she said. So if it doesn't come to fruition today, please don't hold her to the metaphorical fire. Just know that she says that is what she's trying to do. And I think we're definitely going to get some of that. But with that, I know a lot of people have been down her throat on this. I know Anna Paulina, Republican representative, has been really pushing her to get this out. But here is her X page. We saw over the weekend, you are reviewing all the files from JFK to Epstein. We are all anticipating their release. When will they be declassified and available to the public? And this is something she asked Pam Bondi. And of course, Pam Bondi did send her a response on that. And basically, it just says that we're doing everything we can and we're working towards that goal to release it. So that's the response at that time that she had received from the U.S. Department of Justice and Pam Bondi's office. But now we know, according to the interview, that they hopefully intend to release some of that today. Now, as a reminder, I wanted to go back to a hot mic clip showing you that we could have had some of this information earlier. Just a quick flashback. And here it is. Take a listen to what the ABC News anchor Amy Robichaud has to say about the Epstein list. And this was quite a few years ago. Take a listen.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had horrible allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. And then Alan Dershowitz was also implicated in it because of the planes. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything.
There you go. They had everything years ago. ABC News and not a word. Gee, I wonder why. She put some rather big names in that statement. I mean, Are we going to find out once and for all the truth about Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein, the island, what was going on, Prince Andrew, who really went to the island? Lots of things that I really do hope comes out. But what's interesting is immediately after the announcement by AG Pam Bondi there on Fox News about the release of this list of names, this happened. And what I'm talking about is that X blew up, right? And here's this. And that's not the only thing I'm talking about. I got a couple things to share with you. But if you look here on what's happening, you can see in the very far left-hand corner of the screen, Epstein list, 223,000 posts. Bondi was also trending as well. That has kind of been going off and on there. But Bondi, Epstein list was trending. And if you go to the big list here, you can see some of the stuff that is trending. Gene Hackman, due to his death. I'll get into that in a moment. But you also see on that list, if you scroll down to about number 14, it's been jumping between 11 and 14. But Epstein Files has also been kind of up there. That means that a lot of people are really interested in knowing what is going on, regardless of the fact of what names are going to be on that list. And I think that's the way it is. Look, if you committed a crime and you did something wrong, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat or a famous person or a nobody. If you did something, you should suffer consequences just like the average person. But also immediately following the announcement of this releasal of the list, this happened. And by the way, before I show you this, I want to say I'm not making any link. I'm not saying that this happened because of the Epstein list. That is not what I'm saying. It could be, we don't really know, but let me show you. Okay, so I'm just saying it's a coincidence, and that is it. Here we have this right here on AP. Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman, his wife, and their dog all found dead in their New Mexican home. Now, my heart goes out to those people who were impacted by that. I'm sorry to hear it. It's really sad that the dog went too, which is rather weird, but the FBI is still investigating. At the time of the making of this video, I don't know what happened. This just announced recently. So we don't have all the details on that yet, but I find it weird that with the releasal of all of this, now we have this going on. And I've been watching some of the celebrities' X's page, seeing how they're responding. Nothing has popped out at me yet. Some of them are just remaining rather quiet. And so I'm going to keep a watch on that and see what happens. But either way, we have all this stuff trending. People want to know. We want to get to the bottom of it. And I think it is dang time that we actually do. But with that, please don't forget to check out my sponsor by going to lisahavengold.com. That's lisahavengold.com. Look, right now, the stock market could very well crash. It's happened in the past. It could happen again. And it's better to be prepared for something like that than not be prepared at all. Nvidia lost $600 billion overnight in an instant. And this is not what I want to happen to you. And this is why I encourage you, go to Noble Gold Investments and check them out. Give them a call at 1-877-646-5347 and talk to one of their no-hassle specialists about either getting like some kind of 401k or a 401k backed by gold, silver, and precious metals, which would be something that I personally recommend and something that I encourage you guys to check out. And by the way, make sure you bring up my name, because right now they are giving away up to 2 of these 5-ounce silver coins with any approved plans. So make sure you bring that up. And either way, get this free gold and silver investment guide. Fill out this information, click get my free guide, and Noble Gold Investments will send you that free gold and silver investment guide. But please protect your family, because the economy is unstable right now. We've been headed in the wrong direction, and I want to make sure you have that security. And by the way, there's always a risk to investing. There's never guarantee. If you want more information, click that more button in the description box below. Or if you're on your cell phone, you can click that more button or click the link in the description box below. Anyhow, with that, I can't wait to hear your comments and concerns about everything. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.